Welcome back on my channel Divine Empress Messages, or if you're new here, welcome. So today we have a What Makes You Attractive Pick a Card Tarot reading, and this is a timeless tarot reading, so whenever you find this, there likely is a message for you. So first you may pick a pile by these three crystal images here, and here we have pile 1, and here pile 2, and here pile 3. And so once you're decided, see the timestamp down below and skip ahead to your own What Makes You Attractive Pick a Card Tarot reading. So without further ado, let's get started. So welcome to your What Makes You Attractive Pick a Card reading for all of you who chose pile 1 and this lapis lazuli crystal. So the lapis lazuli is a very mystical and highly intuitive crystal, so you have this aura of kind of ancient history, especially going to the Egypt. Some of you might have your kind of roots there. However, you have this kind of Cleopatra type of magnetism and mystery about you. You could probably wear like really a kind of dark eyeshadow or eyeliner or a kind of smoky eye, and that makes you kind of sexy and mystical and somehow seem like you're, kind of that femme fatale energy. And you could definitely have kind of powerful sun sign, so definitely you could be a Leo, sun, moon, or rising. So you have a very powerful presence about you, whether you know it or not. So whenever you reach a room, you enter a room, everyone kind of can sense your energy, that you have this very powerful energy, that you're kind of the center of attention, even if you're not trying, or even if you're not that loud. So for some of you, you could be very kind of the star of the show type of person who is more like sociable and, natural to talk. You talk very naturally and you have a lot of great stories and you're a great kind of socialite. But also this is for you who are kind of more silent and you have this kind of more of the femme fatale, like your presence tells more than what you speak. So that's what I see for you with the lapis lazuli. So very mystical, sexy, dark. Somehow also I see kind of dark aura, so it could be kind of dark femininity, something like that inside of you, that kind of people can sense about you. So yeah, definitely kind of center of attention in any type of way, natural showmanship, or just that mystical energy that you bring from your past lives as well. So you may have been kind of some kind of movie star, or even in a highly powerful position in the society in your past lives, and you could be bringing that energy into this life, and that makes you very sexy and very attractive to others, so they can't really explain what it is. So let's continue with the tarot cards. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, so people see you very attractive because you seem like somebody who kind of is very good at creating material goods in your life. So you could be kind of manifesting great opportunities and very lucrative kind of jobs, and your looks could be very kind of expensive. So even if you're not spending a lot of money on your clothes or jewelry or something like that, it really looks like it's good quality. So you have a good taste with the way you dress. So it could be something a little bit more classic, or maybe kind of, even if it's more affordable earrings. For some of you, I see your earrings really emphasize your looks and makes you very attractive. So it could be something very classical, kind of look like some kind of a jewel with rhinestones or something very classic. Think of Chanel or something like that. Again, very, very kind of could be this femme fatale type of look. Also, you are somebody who just gets these great new opportunities around you, especially when it comes to finances. You attract great connections as well, and it could be that Others really want to offer you things, they want to pay for you if you're out in a club or bar or restaurant. Especially men could be wanting to offer you and kind of impress you with their material possessions, how successful they are kind of in their career, so you would be kind of attracted to them. So definitely you could be getting a lot of invitations to go out, or just even your partner could just want to really spoil you. So you have this look that attracts people who will want to spoil you. You could even attract a sugar daddy or something like that. Anyways, you are somebody who really gets gifts from others, and you value quality, so you want small but nice things. So that could be your jewelry or your accessories could be what makes you highly attractive. If your clothes are more kind of simple, you could really stand out with your accessories. We have the Three of Swords, so you could be notorious about being a heartbreaker. So for pile one, I think you are kind of a heartbreaker. You are very sought after. Others could really know that you have, had these relationships in the past, and it's kind of maybe you let them go because you want something better, and you have really broken some hearts and broken some dreams. So you're definitely a heartbreaker, so highly attractive. And for some of you, if you have experienced a broken heart, you could have kind of a poet's heart. So because you can really feel deeply, you are highly intuitive. Music speaks to you very deeply, for example. So you have this kind of, you can feel this sorrow. There could be this very attractive kind of sorrow, very kind of classic Hollywood starlet who is in agony type of energy. So for some of you, I see Marilyn Monroe type of energy, someone highly beautiful and attractive, somebody whom everyone adores and wants to give the world to. And on the other hand, she was kind of miserable. So, but I don't say that you're miserable, but you have this kind of, very attractive kind of, you could be kind of sad eyes or something like that, that makes others kind of want to take care of you. So what's next? Yes, so we have the Five of Swords. So kind of there is this highly dramatic side to you that makes others really feel like either they want to fight and win you over at any cost, or they just feel like maybe they should kind of let you go, that they don't even have a chance, and then they feel this heartbreak. And some are maybe not trying because they feel there's no chance or too much competition. So pile one, I think you are highly attractive physically and your aura, and this is how others are going to react. So it could be that maybe you don't have that many kind of suitors, people chasing you, but they are highly good quality who really comes to you, or that's only the type that you accept and date invitation from, someone who makes it a really good date and wants to offer you a dinner, or brings you flowers or something like that. And in a way, this could be talking about what you have experienced, maybe this Five of Swords energy in your life, and that has brought some kind of magnetizing energy to you. But all in all, I feel like you are kind of a heartbreaker, and this is how men around you are really kind of, it takes a lot to get to you, and that's really good, of course. And so a lot of competition for some of you, and that's why some men are in agony, and for some of you maybe not that well. A lot of men are definitely noticing you and wanting to go after you, give you this offer of life or relationship or something like this. However, only the bravest are going to come after you. So we have divine guidance. So you are someone who kind of divine guidance, I feel like, and there's this heart. So you have this kind of inner knowing that there is someone for you, and you could be really like someone who is very specific about who you date. That's what I feel like. There's a lot of stars around here, a lot of options in your sight. However, you have this vision of this beautiful kind of heart-shaped star. So that's what makes you highly attractive, that you have good you know what you want and you have good standards. So it's definitely others see you as a very high quality woman, and you don't really pay attention to those who can't rise up to your standards. So that makes you highly attractive, because often men and we generally want something we can't have. So highly likely that when you find someone, it's really a the type of person you really wanted and who values you. Then we have crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps with your present situation. So here I just see the crystals, and again I'm kind of thinking jewelry, because of the Ace of Pentacles. So I think there's some type of stones or something very something that at least looks highly expensive or good quality about you. So maybe you have a very simple way of dressing, but then you have these gorgeous accessories that make you really stand out, and kind of the light shines to you. So some of you might wear kind of sparkling clothes. You might love a kind of sequins, or at least when you wear a sequin top or dress or something like that, it really makes you stand out in an excellent way. So I feel like you have very kind of, again, I kind of see this beautiful dark hair. So for some of you, your gorgeous long hair, or just, it doesn't even have to be same as this. It's just your hair it looks really good. You style it in a way that really complements you, and that's what people notice. And as well, you have this beautiful kind of purpley and pinky pink color clothes perhaps that you are wearing. So very feminine, a feminine impression that you're giving to others, and that makes you highly attractive. And for some reason I again kind of see this, she could be wearing kind of this smoky eye and nude lip type of look. So maybe that's how you dress or get ready, and it really makes you look really great. And for some of you might have that kind of Kim Kardashian kind of aura about you. So you could be quite voluptuous and have your junk in the right places, and that's what men and others notice about you, and you look highly attractive as well. And you aren't afraid to kind of stand out in your own way, because she's kind of taking this light, and you want kind of, this is in a classroom, you would raise your hand when you want attention or something. I just see that you are comfortable with kind of being in a center of attention in any way or form. So you are very kind of comfortable in yourself. So next we have, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Very interesting message. I think some of you may have gone through a glow up, or you have definitely changed yourself, and you kind of also see the world now different. So kind of you have this really strong faith about the type of let's say relationship you want, or what you want out of your life. You have your eye on the prize, and others also see you as the prize. So when you have that inner inner faith and certainty, that's when you attract and don't chase. You're the type of person who is chased after, so you don't chase, you attract. And also your worldview has kind of changed because of this glow up. So now you are kind of in the abundance mindset, I would say, and that really shines about you to others, and that really shows in the way you carry yourself and how you dress. That you're abundant, even if it's not that expensive, it could be, and just that you're a high value woman. That's what I see with kind of very mystical aura. Dance with life, do something to change your energy. So again, I feel like your energy has changed, and also there is a way about you that you are kind of unpredictable. You could be very spontaneous, you could be even kind of the shy one who suddenly makes something, goes and sings a song in front of everybody or dances a dance, let's say. You have this amazing skill that others may not see, right, just by looking at you. So you could be highly artistic, you could be a singer, dancer, artist, highly good at something that's a kind of interesting talent you have that others can't realize just by looking at you. So you are also very spontaneous, and people are attracted to that, or just surprised. You're the type of person who surprises others. They could definitely be shocked, even if you're, let's say, you're shy girl, then you kind of go to a talent show and sing a song, let's say something like that, and people notice that, and they are highly kind of highly shocked about it and amazed, and then you could be popular suddenly. So there's something like that about you. Also, some of you, I do think you are great dancers, or you have a beautiful kind of flexibility, beautiful way of kind of moving, how you walk, how you talk, how you express with your hands when you talk. So that's very feminine, I think, and very beautiful and gracious. So that is definitely something that makes you highly attractive, pile one. I hear, speak, and express my truth. So definitely, you could be telling kind of your truth. Um, um, Through speaking, you're somebody who isn't afraid to speak your mind, and that makes you highly attractive because that confidence just comes through. And for some of you, you could use some way of communicating. It could be writing or singing or music, some way that how you kind of tell what you think about life and what it is that you believe in. So yeah, that something like that about you is kind of makes you really stand out and highly creative. So I feel like you have a great musical talent that makes you kind of stand out and express confidence. Get to know each other. I learned to meet another's need for love. So you are really natural at dating. You are highly engaged when you're dating someone or getting to know someone new, and you know how to kind of be present with your partner and those whom you love and or whom you're going out on a date with, so they could really feel very connected to you and comfortable. He is having his arm around her, so where this cozy, comfortable, like soulmate type of energy where you feel like you have known for a longer time than you maybe actually have. So you are a really good people person, um, discussing and listening, and you are really great at finding out what others like, and you really give meaningful gifts, for example, because you have taken the effort to learn what your partner likes, and then you can surprise them in a way that they just adore. So you are excellent communicator, whether you're more of a kind of Leo type of person, or if you're more like a Scorpio, somebody who is a little bit more darker feminine energy, uh, and has this inner silent confidence about you. So this is what makes you highly attractive, pile one. I really hope you enjoyed this pick a card tarot reading and this timeless message, and I see you soon in my next video. Bye bye. So welcome to your What Makes You Attractive Pick a Card tarot reading for all of you who chose pile 2 and this crystal, and you got opal. So opal is a very unique crystal. It has gorgeous kind of pop of color. So there could be something about you that maybe the way you dress, you could dress very colorfully, and that's really, if you wear a lot of colors, that really makes you stand out in comparison to others who wear a lot of kind of gray or black or just basic blue jeans or something like that. So you wear colors, and those make you really stand out. And also they are really unique, and for some of you, I just see kind of this, for some of you, you could be kind of LGBTQ community members, because I see this kind of a lot of different colors here and kind of the rainbow vibes. And yeah, you are definitely kind of, yes, common opals form in a range of colors and can deliver sensations that are anything but common. So you, Pile 2, are somebody who, your kind of unique personality, I would say. And others, they feel feelings when they are with you, whether in friendship or in romance. They might feel very thrilled, or loved, or more and adored, or something like that, or they might feel kind of that way about you. So whether you're cute or bubbly or something like that, you really raise emotions in others, and that makes you highly, highly attractive in the eyes of others. So you are definitely somebody who is not kind of not a kind of plain Jane, or not a wallflower. I don't think so. I think there's something a little bit unique, maybe colorful hair or colorful nails or colorful clothes, something like that that makes you really stand out in the way that you look. But also your personality is a little bit bubbly, I would say, or could be kind of artsy, one of the artistic young people, or something like that if you're young, or just you have your, what you want in life, and kind of do your kind of your own thing. So you may not be that mainstream in all the things that you like to do and are interested in, and that makes you kind of stand out, or a little bit unique and highly attractive. You also have the Six of Pentacles, so this is about balance and give and take. And I feel like you are someone who is highly generous. You really aid those in need, and you don't really, if you are someone who is from a little bit better background or something like that, you really don't make it kind of show. You kind of socialize with all types of people, no matter what their background is. So you are highly kind of you understand different walks of life, and your social circle could be kind of from all types of backgrounds, from different cultures, from different financial situations, and it doesn't really matter to you. You are someone who really likes to help and engage in all types of people, and you're really great at socializing. And for some of you, you are kind of really generous, and you give freely, and because you want to be fair also. So fairness and generousness makes you highly attractive, and this solidarity. And also, I just think you're not just giving. It's about balance. So you give to those whom you think are, good people. So that's what makes you highly attractive. And for some of you are good at, connecting, making great connections. So in from the higher kind of circles as well, and that way you could create opportunities. Yeah, you have the Seven of Pentacles, so the next card is here. So you are somebody who plans really greatly. You are somebody who kind of is in her stillness, his or her stillness. So you kind of wait for things to grow in their own pace. You kind of give the hint. Let's say if you like a guy, you give a hint, but then you to get the seed going, but then you expect the man to come after you, and you let things grow in their natural pace, and you have that patience about it. So you highly have very likely you could have this kind of patience about you. So maybe the way you move, or communicate, may not be too rushed or not just all over the place. So it's just something, this stillness, calmness, kind of really nice receiving feminine energy could be. And then you have this pop of color, that spicy attribute about you that makes you stand out. And yeah, you could be really good with also anything business wise or something. You just make things happen really slowly and naturally, and that's a really great part, because then you are kind of in the receiving end. So I really love this. So, and I also see here give and take, so that's a great, highly attractive personality trait of yours, pile 2. So Nine of Swords isn't that positive card from the first glance, but since we are talking about what makes you attractive, we will need to look it that way. So I feel like some of you, I see here kind of sleeping beauty, even though this person cannot really sleep. So, but they are in a kind of bed of roses. So for some of you, you could have that kind of sleeping beauty, kind of patient vibes about you. However, for some of you, I think you might like kind of horror movies or, you know, thrillers, kind of to read them or to watch them, you know, something like that. Those might, you know, make you stay up late. However, maybe with you love to go to movies and watch and kind of very kind of good kind of a good kind of maybe horror movie or something with your date, and maybe you are interested in something a little bit more kind of more mystical things that maybe others find a little bit scary. However, you love that. So so maybe you have a little bit maybe goth vibes as well, someone who stays up late, and you know, somebody you know, yeah, it could be a little bit kind of goth vibe as well. So maybe for some of you, you could wear a little bit goth style or pastel goth because of the colors, but that is quite specific. And for some of you, maybe you wear a, you know, black clothes, but then you have this pop of color usually in your makeup or accessories. So that could be talking about you as well. And here I feel you make others kind of be in kind of you know, those who really like you and find you attractive, maybe they can't sleep because they are thinking of you. You know, this blanket of roses just makes me think of kind of loving thoughts that go over and over their head, and they can't sleep because they're thinking what you're doing and with whom. So definitely you could be raising that type of energy in your admirers. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So yeah, definitely here I see you as someone who cares about people. You're a humanitarian. You maybe care about global warming and, you know, the nature and stuff like this. And you are really fair. You want everybody to kind of um, feel welcome and good. You are not starting any drama. So here, this could be talking that you kind of withdraw from drama and stuff like that, or maybe you're good at kind of healing dramas, make everyone kind of feel kind of more balanced and better about this. So you could be a mediator type of personality that could really go with the storyline we see here. So yeah, you're somebody who kind of have this really wise aura about, you know, making the world a better place. Then we have the leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So you, pile 1, I think this could be the surprise. Pile 2, this could be the surprising aspect about you. So you do something very surprising usually. You just might go on a trip around, you know, America or Europe or something like that, just on a whim of a mind, or you could do something really out of ordinary, you know, very spontaneously. So that could be the thing, kind of, you don't make plans, you know, you don't make perfect plans before you go and start something. So, and that makes others really see you as somebody who is exciting and spontaneous, and also somehow always things seem to work out for you, pile 2. And yeah, so you could be this really kind of a good example of being kind of brave or doing something new. So you are some kind of, you start something new trends, you know, trendsetter, and you know, when you go, you do something different, and soon others will follow you and kind of be like you. So that's really great and unique to be so kind of brave. And then what we have here is I release energy that is blocking my inner vibrational flow. So you're really good at kind of letting things go that don't serve you. So yeah, you kind of know what you really want to do, and you know what serves it, and maybe that's what makes you so capable of kind of jumping into new things without really a lot of expectations, getting to know new people, for example, no matter where they come from, you know what their background is, and you know that creates your very kind of moving energy about you, and somebody who you know has a lot of opportunities in life. And you could how beautiful is this? So you could be someone who likes to travel a lot, I would see, and you are very wise with this higher perspective as well. Freedom, so you are kind of free spirited person, pile 2. So even if there's a lot of suitors about you, you may be somebody who doesn't want to be in a commitment right now, and that's what drives others crazy, and that they really want to be with you and they can't believe you don't want to date them. And or even if you're in a relationship, you kind of have your own thing, your free spirit, your creativity, you really want to start your own projects every now and then, and you know keep working at it. So you're not somebody who kind of loses themselves into a relationship. So part two, you really have your own passions, interests, and your skills, and that's what you kind of continuously do regardless of being in a relationship. So that makes you very attractive, that you're not just changing yourself for somebody to make someone like you. You're not pretending to like tennis or golf or video games or stuff like that if you aren't really into them. So you keep your own interests, and that's what keeps the attraction going. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So I feel like you have this angel energy, definitely someone who is really helpful. So it could be that others come to you with their worries because you have this healing, very wise energy, someone who is very calm and cool and collected, someone who is capable of making, you know, sound decisions and really thinking about things from different angles. And you know people look up to you definitely because you are a trendsetter, you are a, you know, someone who shows the way and the kind of example to others. And finally, you have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So yeah, you really are someone who, you know, is in the love vibration, and you are someone who isn't afraid to show your love. So you really you know you really care for those who are important to you, even if they're kind of your pets or your friends or your romantic partners. And you know it just makes you somebody who is easy to connect with, someone quite natural as a personality, very balanced, and also this very higher energy, higher vibrating energy who wants the best for all. So I see a little bit more of a spiritual message, and it's more about your kind of vibrational maturity that makes you highly attractive, you know, your way of kind of avoiding and solving conflicts, and also your uniqueness about, you know, you embrace your uniqueness, and you are, you know, brave enough to be the trendsetter, the first one to do something, and others usually follow you because you have this very wise mind, and you know you know what is good kind of, and you aren't anybody who wants to hurt anyone. So um, that's what makes you kind of this, well, if you're a little bit older or when you're older, you could be this mother energy, somebody who others follow. So you could be a great also a great manager at work as well, because you have this natural kind of uniqueness and capability of starting new out of the box things, and others follow you, they trust you, they trust your decision making. So a little bit different message for you, part 2. I really hope you enjoyed it though. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye bye. Welcome pile 3, and let's get started with your what makes you attractive pick a card reading. So here we have this beautiful crystal, and let's start with this one. So you got the Hiddenite crystal. So the Hiddenite crystal it talks about kind of warm and fuzzy. So I feel like you are very warm-hearted. You have a big heart and you express love very greatly. And also this attracts kind of or creates these warm and fuzzy feelings for you, in other people. So you are very likely someone who is so open and so kind of romantic soul. I feel you could be kind of even even a hopeless romantic. I would think you love romantic novels and movies and music, and you really feel it very deeply. And you could be great at writing your own romantic novels, for example, or short stories or poems, or something like that, taking photos of kind of that are very romantic in their style. And yeah, you attract a lot of warm and fuzzy feelings, so I assume a lot of people have a crush on you, pile 3. And here we have, wow, 2 of cups. So definitely you are seen as a kind of a partner. You are seen as someone who is the relationship type, definitely. So you are very often in a relationship. You could be someone who's been in a lot of relationship, or if you haven't, it doesn't matter. It's just a lot of people see you as the relationship type. Or if you have kind of worked on yourself and perhaps had a glow up, you are definitely seen now as someone very sought after to be in a relationship. So others definitely love you, because 2 of cups for me, it is the partnership, it is the soulmate connection, it is meeting eye to eye and having that, you just know when you vibe with somebody. So definitely there, I think there is someone who absolutely adores you, who loves you, or definitely you attract a lot of love partners. I love that. Also, you could be a relationship type in your own opinion. Here we have 4 of cups. So yeah, you could be somebody who currently, if you aren't in a relationship, you could seem like someone who doesn't have anyone they're interested in their circle right now. You see all these options, but somehow you don't feel like they're right. But here I see a love message coming for you. You are definitely attracting this 2 of cups type of vibe. So I feel like your relationships, they usually aren't kind of, yeah, whatever, let's date, you're okay. You want somebody who is special and really connects with you romantically, physically, and spiritually, and the way you communicate. So definitely you are someone who attracts very unique, great quality relationships, and you don't really have meaningless relationships that much. At least that's how you are perceived, that you always date someone really awesome and not just anybody. Then you have the Ace of Wands. Wow, so this kind of sexual energy, sexual chemistry, and passion and fire. So I feel like there's something about the way you look, or your energy, your personality, that's kind of a firecracker. You could dress up a little bit sexy, or maybe you like to emphasize your best traits, whether it's your figure or your makeup or your hair, or show a little cleavage or something like that, or wear heels. That could be you. Also, you are very creative, so your creative talent is something that really makes you very exciting to be around, I would say. So I think others are very thinking you are highly attractive, definitely, and have fiery, steamy feelings for you. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So yeah, you definitely, you dress the way you want to dress. You could be, in your mid to late 20s or early 30s, let's say. and kind of stepped into your womanhood. If you're a woman, or if you're a man, of course, from your man's perspective, you have stepped into yourself, like who you are, what your style is, what your personality is, and you don't really care if you fit the um, kind of what everyone likes. You don't care about that. You are your authentic self, and it makes you highly sexy, I would say. So powerfully, you are seen as very, very sexy potential partner. So you could be highly popular. The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Wow. So you're seen as somebody who is just natural, or naturally a relationship type of person, and you look like you're somebody who is just effortless. Even if you look like $1 million, you make it seem like it's effortless, or it is effortless for you to create this glamour about you, or this, the way you look. You always look a little bit, kind of a little bit dressed up a little bit more than the others. So, you know, even if you have your casual style, it's a little bit above the casual style of the great masses. If you dress up for a party, you are again dressed a little bit, more than what the average people dress. So you just make you stand out really greatly, and you just make it really effortless. It's easy for you to create this amazing shine about you, and this uniqueness. For some of you, I see like you might wear makeup. You could wear very beautiful makeup in comparison to the vast majority, so something a little bit more that stands out. And definitely it comes to you easy because you have either practiced it from YouTube, perhaps from the beauty gurus, or just you have this coming to you from your past lives, because you have been training for this for lifetimes. Then let's see, here we have, I release negative thoughts about myself and my life. Beautiful card. So you have a very positive, how you think very positively about yourself. You have this self-love in a good way, kind of you love yourself, and that shows, even with your imperfections, you really accept yourself, or you're not taking them too seriously. So that is, highly attractive about you, that you are so positive, and you seem very, very happy always when you are around others, and you focus on the things that you love to do, and with to the people who you like to be with. So you don't care about fitting with anybody. You want the people who really spark your interest and your passions. So that makes you highly attractive, especially for the people who are like you, very kind of authentic in their selves as well. And because you are not, definitely not basic, that makes you stand out and highly attractive. Throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So yeah. Oh, I don't think I have ever seen this card previously. What a beautiful card. So you're a great communicator, and you again have this, the way to communicate and the way you think. It is very true to you, and that makes you, very genuine, very kind of good person. You are not pretending to be anybody. You are somebody. Others notice you and want to be like you. Definitely. Then we have enchantment. So you have this enchantment about you. So it's like you may have an interesting hobby or interesting work. It could be in social media, or it could be in the arts, or it could be something creative. Creativity comes in many forms. It's something a little bit different, and it makes you seem very enchanting, like you're living this a little bit unique world, in this kind of story type of scenarios, magical life. You could even have beautiful kind of Instagram or social media photos, that look very beautiful and gives the impression that you know um, live a very good kind of unique life, and also you could be a blogger as well. So I see that for you. So definitely there's something about you that makes you seem very enchanted and kind of magical. And then we have practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. So yeah, maybe you're someone who is kind of very well trained in compassion and understanding others, and you really have these unique perspectives, and maybe you even have a unique perspective about yourself and your life, and that's what is changing about you. So you could be someone who has very kind of new ideas, and you can turn any kind of you can see a silver lining in everything, and that really kind of makes helps you to release the negative thoughts yourself and also with others. So you could be someone who is a great kind of ad- someone great to give advice, and you could even be a light worker. I'm saying you could have your own tarot channels here on YouTube, or just, you know, you could be someone who likes to meditate and or study philosophy or something like that. But anyway, you have this way of seeing the silver lining, and others just can't believe how positive you are, and you help others to be positive as well. So that is also a personality trait of your pile 3 that makes you highly attractive. So I really I hope you enjoyed this pick a card tarot reading. If you did, please leave it a like, and I'll see you soon in my next pick a card tarot reading. Bye bye.